Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Sandy. So it's been a month and a bit now since I quit my 9 to 5 to run a small business. Actually, I've been fighting with myself if I should do this video or not, but I reckon it would be useful for some of you out there that wanted to run a business here in Sydney as well, and you are not a citizen or you're not holding any PR. And today this video is going to guide you through how to run a startup here in Sydney. I'm going to go through all the important stuff that you need to know or you need to have in order to run a small business here in Sydney. For example, the law and regulations that you have to know in Sydney, New South Wales, it's very different from other states. So in this video, I'm going to cover all of that as much as possible. And also, if you are not a citizen here in Sydney or in Australia in general, or if you're holding other passport that is not Australian, then today this video is for you. And I'm going to show you a little bit of tips and tricks how to run a small business here as an outsider. As you guys know, my name is Sandy and I've been living in Sydney for almost 5 years now. I think next month is my 5 years anniversary. It's so quick, like I haven't been back home since, and I miss home so much. But anyway, so the first visa that I was holding was a student visa. I was studying master degree in international business, and then after that I got a postgraduate visa, which is the 485 visa, which is very easy that you can apply it yourself if you study here in Sydney for 2 or more years, and then you will get the postgraduate visa granted automatically. Not automatically, I mean you have to apply for that, but yeah, it's very easy to do it yourself. And anyway, I'm still holding that postgraduate visa 485. This visa is allow you to work unlimited hours, to stay here in Sydney, and also to travel or go outside of Australia and then come back. So this visa is really flexible and also very good if you want to do whatever you want, you know. So that after I graduated, I started my 9 to 5 job here in Sydney. I was an intern there and then I got full-time. I was working there for 3 years, I think, and then last month I decided to quit my 9 to 5. It was a very good job, but I couldn't stand it anymore because I wanted to run a small business that I've been dreaming of. I know that it's a little bit of silly move of me quitting my 9 to 5, give up the stable income, stable job to run a small business that I had no idea going to pay my bills and if it's going to give me like $1 million at the end. But you know what, I didn't just quit my job and started fresh with this business. I was in this business the whole time that I was doing my 9 to 5. I was doing it as my side hustle on the weekends or anytime that I had. And then last month was the month that I was like, this is it. I need to quit my 9 to 5 in order to put my effort and my time into the business as much as I could. And then I decided to quit my job and then go full on with the business full time. So it's been a month and a bit now since I'm running this business full time. And I'm telling you, I'm not regretting it. I'm not regretting that I quit my 9 to 5, quit a stable income, stable job to run this small business. I have learned so much on how to run a small business here in Sydney, also how to grow the business and grow myself personally. And even though it's a little bit tough in the beginning, but I know for the fact that I'm trying to make my dream come true and not someone else, you know. So you're probably wondering how to start a small business here in Sydney. What do I have to do first? What's next? And what is the law? Blah, 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 you know. Well, the first thing first, I would say you need to know what is your business, what is your target, what is your product and all that. You know, the basic stuff. After you figure out what you want to do or what is your business, and then you would need to apply an ABN, which is an Australian business number. It is very important that you need to have the ABN number because of the tax purposes, and also you cannot run a business without the ABN number, because otherwise you will run a business here in Australia or in Sydney illegally. So you need to apply an ABN number, which is very easy to apply. You just apply it online and you pay for the fee, which is around 500 to 700 if I remember it correctly. I will leave the link down below for applying the ABN number if you may interested. And then after that, after you apply for the ABN, you will need to know if your business needs the GST or not. The GST is the tax for tax purposes as well. When you're applying for ABN, they will also ask you if you need GST or not. GST is very important if your turnover more than 75k annually. But if you're not sure that your turnover will be more than 75k annually, then you can register for GST later on. That's okay as well, but you have to call the ATO that you wanted to register for GST once you know exactly the number that you will make in that financial year. And if your turnover more than 75k, then legally you need to register for GST. The GST is different if you provide services such as taxi or something like that. I'm not so sure about this, so you legally need to register for GST without condition, which means that no matter how much you make, you still need to apply for GST. Makes sense? I will leave the link down below for more information, so I don't say anything against the law. So have a look at the link down below so we learn more about this GST thing. So besides GST, you also have to know that what kind of business you want to be registered as. For example, are you a sole trader, which is only one person running a business? Or are you a partnership, which is you have a business partner? Or are you a company which is bigger than that? Or also another one, I'm not so sure, bigger than company, maybe corporation or something like that. But for a small business owner, I would say you either register as a sole trader or partnership. This is very important. When you have to pay tax, it will be a different percentage when you have to pay tax, which is the sole trader and partnership and company, or the last one I think corporation, I'm not sure. You are paying different percentage of tax when you are registered for different kind of business. Make sense? So once you got your ABN ready, your GST registered, the next step is to have separate bank accounts, which means that you need to have personal account and then business account separately. So it will be very easy for you when you do bookkeeping. Believe me, I'm trying to do this separately as well. I didn't know in the beginning, and then I mix everything in one bank account, and when I'm doing the bookkeeping, it's very hard for me to separate which one is which one is for business, which one is my personal income and expenses. Believe me guys, you need to separate bank account for business and your personal thing. Just do it. So once you got your ABN, your GST, and also bank account separated from your personal, then the next step is to have your social media ready. You need to have Instagram account, Facebook account, and also TikTok account, or other social media platform that you think it will work for you. This is where you will make your first or more sales in those social media platforms. It's very effective and it's very powerful these days. And I have to say that I made my first sale on Facebook, which is Facebook Marketplace. I'm selling my products on there, and also I got the commission project mostly come from my Instagram account, sometimes from TikTok, but not really, sometimes from Facebook. But yeah, you need to have all the social media account ready so you reach out a lot of people in your area or even around the world as well. If you sell it as e-commerce or stuff like that, then you can deliver it around the world. Yeah, that makes sense. So once you make your first sales and you expected to get more sales for the business, then I would suggest you to sign up for accounting software out there. It's very useful. It will make your life a little bit easier and it will save you so much time. If you are not good with number and you don't want to manually do your spreadsheet yourself, then the accounting software will do everything for you. And also it's very good for tax purposes and your business running like successfully in general. So you will see exactly number in the accounting software, and it's actually very helpful, you know. And I would suggest to use Xero software. I will leave the link down below as well. It's very good for small business owner to organize your budget, your income, expenses, your tax purposes, or also your pay run as well. That's very useful. So accounting software very useful for small business owner. Just do it. It will save you so much time and it will help you so much when you do the tax return. Once your business is up and running and you just want to make sales and the business get a little bit more complex, or even you have a business partner, also you hire a new staff member, then I would suggest you to have a legal firm in your team as well. And they're not only going to give you advice on legal actions, laws or regulations, they can also help you write contracts between you and business partner, or even with your staff member, or even with the business deals as well. So having the legal firm in your team is really important because they're not going to help you, protect you, but they also help you save so much money regarding the legal action and stuff like that. Lastly, I think I need to mention about this because it's really important, especially for a small business owner. Even though it's not so much related to business, but I think as a business owner, you need to have both physical and mental health very healthy for running a business. Even though your business is small, still you need to have a strong mental health and also strong physical health as well in order to push your business to the next level, in order to protect yourself from all the negative thoughts, even or from your own self as well. There will be one day you feel down, or there will be one day that people say stuff to you, to your business, then you need to have that thick wall to protect yourself and your business from that negative vibes in order to run your business in the long run, because it is easy to give up than moving forward. But why you give up now when you can give up whenever, you know? Yeah, I sign up for a gym, I try to go out, I try to socialize with people to gain all the positive thoughts for myself, for my business, so that I can have the energy to push forward. Once you have your strong and positive vibe, you can do whatever you want to do. Because I'm not an expert here, but as a small business owner, you need to have a strong here not just here. You need to have a strong here in order to have creative ideas or even come up with some new idea, stuff like that. And I'm saying this because I'm trying to fight myself each day that, hey, I'm going to make this happen. No matter what people say, no matter what or how much I make, but I'm going to make this happen, you know? Alrighty, I think that all the tips and tricks that I have in my mind right now. But if you have any questions or anything that you want to ask me, just comment down below. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. And don't give up on yourself, and also don't give up even though you failed so many times. Just trying to pick yourself back up again to do what you want to do, to make your dream come true. And it will take anything and everything to make you feel like you want to give up, but it will need only one thing, which is believe in yourself to help push you forward, to help you stay focused. So don't forget that once you believe in yourself, someone else will believe in you as well. Trust me, and don't forget that. Alrighty, bye guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.